Join the Syndicate Facebook group, link in my description. T-Man 978 Show Review. Hello everyone, right now I am reviewing Transformers Generations Power of the Primes Autobot Jazz. Here's this side packaging right there, combines with this combiner right there. Here's the back stuff right here. Here is the short little bio, and I hope that the collector's card inside has more information than that. Anyway, let's get it open. Here's Jazz out of packaging, and I have to admit that I don't have as many complaints as I thought I would. Before we go into Jazz though, here's the little collector's card that comes with him. In this case, it's him matched up with Vector Prime, which makes him Vector Jazz. And what he likes to do at Vector Jazz, when he's Vector Jazz, is travel through time, experiencing all the music through time, I guess. I'm not going to bore you to death with instructions, but just know that they are very detailed and good. Only thing they don't show you how to do well is connect this little Prime Master gun thing to his chest. And he'll, as you can see, he can wear it as a shield gun. You can pretend that's a blaster or whatnot. So it's pretty much just like Combiner Wars all over again, except it has a little optional gun thing right here. You can pull that out, put it in his hand, and now he has 3 guns. Combiner Wars gave you 2 weapons. Titans Returns gave you 2 weapons. And now with Power of the Primes, you have 3 weapons. Speaking of weapons, this is his primary gun. Going off of that Titans Return thing where the gun is hollow on one side, they decided to make it, hey, let's make it hollow on both sides. So there's that right there. While I have the gun in his hand, I'll let you see that they did give him wrist swivel. It can mostly turn in, it can't really turn out, and when you turn it in, it makes it pop off the mushroom peg. So it's almost like it's not designed to really turn. He has these ball jointed elbows. That does what ball jointed elbows do. This is just a swivel, completely just a swivel. This hinge right here is relying on his outward motion. I don't really like it. I wish they were able to put some type of ratchet in there, but the way he transforms, I guess they couldn't do that. Here is his face up close. I like it. I like the blue paint that they put on the visor. I'm glad they didn't go with this little transparent blue right there. And talking about transparency, all of this is transparent plastic, but they painted it white, which goes a long way to make this look like a G1 toy. Now, mine does have like some smudges right there. It did look worse before I wiped it. So there's that. Only other design issues as far as his robot mode that I don't like is this. His crotch spins right here, Combiner Wars style. And for some reason they designed his, maybe it needed to be like this for the transformation, his thighs to cave in right there. That looks weird. It almost looks like if you were to rotate this, and if the knees were going the other way, these could actually be toes. So somebody mentioned this, I think I was on the boards on TFW. It would be nice if they made a crasher out of this. I don't know where I read that, but I could see how they could make a crasher figure from this. This will be the heel spur, and they won't have these knees right there, and this will be the front of the legs. That would be awesome. Anywho, I like the paint. All this black paint and all this silver paint looks really nice. Just paint all over it, and he has even more paint and vehicle mode. Now, if I actually had the Vector Prime Master, you're supposed to take this little tab, put it into his chest right there, bring this over there. It's kind of a little bit wonky, like mostly force one in, and then this can be on his chest, so that powers him up. It looks goofy and stupid, so I would never do this. but I can imagine some kid having fun doing this. I'm not gonna kill myself anymore with a whole bunch of comparisons, especially when I'm late to the game like I am right now. Push these feet up. Open this up. Open this up. I am jumping the gun. Lift this up. They peg right here on these clear pegs. That's the one thing that scares me about this being clear plastic. Move that out of the way. And like I said, this could be a crasher, a GoBot crasher homage. This hinge situation also reminds me of the original G1 Jazz. Push the head in, rotate it around. You don't have to, but I like it to cover things up. Bring this up, unfold that out, bring that down. Clip these in. Getting this clipped in is 2 pegs that go into the holes right there. It is really difficult. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like you have to slide them perfectly to get that to go in. Now we can go ahead and collapse this together. And then we can go ahead and bring this up like that and bring it back and peg that into there. Bring the arms over here. And there's several pegs. A peg right there. This slides into the groove right there. And then there's another peg. No, there's no other peg. Just groove everything into the side. And hopefully if you have these pegged in right, which was difficult like I mentioned, you'll be good to go. And I like these tempo symbols and whatnot. They'd stop giving us that with certain figures. He looks really, really nice, and I like that they went with all the colors in his stripes instead of skipping out on certain colors. They even put this little rim color, this bumper color right there, which is good. But like a lot of figures, they didn't paint the back. So get your red Sharpie together. But he's nice. You can peg the gun right here or here. But if you peg it there, you can take this and peg this up there. And you can even bend these down. If this gun wasn't here, you could bend that down. So it can sort of be like, what's his name? Sunstreaker. And it's nice. I like it. The things I don't like, besides this back there not being painted, that would have been nice if they did paint it. This would have definitely been nice if they painted the rims. And I believe True Starscreamer said this. If they would have put some silver right there on the little engine block, that would have been nice. And here's a gas cap. What needs to be gas caps? He has one on both sides. And what really makes me disappointed about these rims is on the packaging they are painted. And here on the packaging, I don't know if anybody else explained this, but there are 12 different Prime Master symbols right there. So I don't know if there's going to be 13 or is it just going to be 12. I don't have any Prime Masters yet because they're not out, but as you can see, they work just like the Titan Masters. But the Prime Masters will be flat, I imagine, when they fit inside this little block. So they're supposed to be like Power Masters from back in the day, basically. If you want this guy to be a limb, it's simple. Start detaching. I guess you could detach his arms to make it easier. And then detach this whole front. Slide this back together. Bring this up like this. He has 2 tabs on both sides. Bring that down into the little slots right there. And now he would be a Combiner Wars style leg, but none of these are feet. They're all hands. So what you're supposed to do is bend this way, lift this up out of the way. Separate that. Open this, bring that up. Open this, bring that up. Peg these back together. Rotate this. Now swing this up and slot his body up on there. One thing I don't like is that's not a firm or a tight peg system right there. So when you move the arm, you're gonna have to make sure you don't grab this. You'll have to just turn here. Bring these fingers out, and what I like to do is fold this thumb, because it has two thumbs, so it can be universal. I kinda don't like that, but whatever. I like to bring that up like that and bring this thumb down into a regular position right there, and now put that into his hand. So just like Combiner Wars, it's an arm with a hand with some guns on the end of it. You can put that like that. You can rotate this like this, and I believe the hands are different because it actually has a little gun right there in the thumb. They didn't do that before. But you can angle the thumb around, which is cool and which is nice. Double jointed. These joints feel tight. I don't know how they'll be with some bigger weapons in their hand. So I don't know. We have to cross that bridge when we get there. Anywho, so far I like Jazz. I'll know how I like these figures once I get them open, but I definitely wanted to open one of these dudes up and review it before I went to sleep. I have what's maybe a big day tomorrow. I'm filming this before I do my little, we're doing that collectors get together that I did last time with the Transformers get together, but I think we're branching it out, or Extra Zero's branching it out to be open to more than just Transformers collectors, since he's like part of the realm of collectors crew. Anywho, enough about that. This figure is good. I like it. I don't have many complaints about it, as you saw. I recommend it. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.